let's play some mind games. This is Sovereign FC. I actually found a little bit more time to play a couple more games. I think we're just going to play 2 more. My editing process didn't take as long today as I thought it was going to. Yesterday it took me, I think, about 3 hours to actually get through just creating all the video files before I could even upload them to YouTube. Today it didn't take nearly that so long, so I'm going to go ahead and do one more set of 2 games and wrap it up for the night. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump back into play mode. We're going to go back to our tryhard deck, because that's what we're doing. We're being tryhards. Hopefully we can get another couple wins off of here, but I have a feeling that my streak is going to end soon. I mean, I've played StarCraft, and it's usually hard to get more than 5 wins in a row. Especially if you're a newbie. I mean, a lot of people have been playing this a lot longer than I have. And let's be honest, my deck is not the best that it could be. Let's toss back these. I do like the Feral Spirits, just because it's a incredible. Oh, well, I don't like 2 of them though. It is a good card, but not that good. Well, I guess my second turn is going to be the Acidic Swampoos. I mean, it'd be wonderful if he can pull out. I think the Eagle Home Bow is 3 cost though, so I'm not gonna get anything with it, unfortunately. Yeah, the Swampoos will trade for his creature, so I'm gonna play it. Job's done. And if he doesn't trade for a creature, then I'm winning the DPS race. So, I mean, he should trade for my creature here. So this turn is going to be Feral Spirits because I don't have anything else. It's going to lock me down to 2 mana next turn, so it'll probably just be a totem unless I pull something. What's he gonna do? Snorkmeat. Okay. That's okay. That's an alright pull for him. I'll have 5 mana next turn. So it's probably gonna be a Nightblade. Although I could Stormwind Knight and rush something down if he gets something played. Multi-shot. Alright. Yeah, I think we're gonna Nightblade.
They'll never know what happened.
Just because I'm keeping the damage going to him. The hunters, you don't really want to fall too much behind in health, or they'll kill you with their hero power. So next turn, I'll have 6 mana available. So I'm probably gonna Stormwind Knight and Stamp a Totem. That way I can get a couple other things on the field. I can actually do 6 damage to him this turn. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
For the king!
Again, just keeping up the DPS, and if I get lucky, I'll get a taunt totem here. Job's done. Ah, no luck. Oh well. Next turn, 7 mana. Stormwind Champion is an option. I always forget that Rhino gives charge. So unfortunately, I can't really do anything about it. I mean, I could hex it, but I'd rather hex the high main. He's already gotten enough value out of that high main. I don't want him to get any more from the Death Rattle. So that's what I'm gonna do. And he has a 5 health creature. Definitely kill the frog.
Oh no!
It's just a freebie. He was expecting to trade for that knight, but now he didn't, and he didn't even get the hyenas for it. I think I'm gonna throw down the Yeti. Just because it's basically the same situation I was before last turn. Unfortunately, he still has that Rhino, which means whatever he throws down that's a beast is going to be able to charge again. Next turn, I probably play the taunts. And let's say 8 mana. I probably play the taunts and the Gurabashi.
I wonder.
To kind of start bringing some pain back to him.
I let the dogs out.
Okay. Well, if we can't get rid of these guys, I might storm and champion now, so that, just so I have enough damage to get through that. So I need 3 damage. Okay. Well, I could Stormwind Champion and trade out my creature to kill him. However, that leaves me with only 1 mana, which means I have to hit the Houndmaster myself and eat 5 damage in the process, which is going to narrow the lead in my health, which is I'm trying to keep that. So I think I'm going to go back to the Feral Spirit Gurabashi for play. Well, you know, I've got to get that charge creature off the board, so I'm actually going to take the hit myself.
Elements
So I can clear out 2 of his creatures.
honor.
Anima Stamp a Totem. Healing?
Done.
No. This is giving me back board control. See, if I'd have left that creature, that Rhino alive, that Grizzly would have been able to attack this turn, which would have been really bad for me. Now, as it is, I think I'm going to play the Champion next turn and Stamp a Totem. The Champion will give me even better trades.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Actually, I'm hoping to pull a Hex now. If I can pull a Hex, I think I can clear his board. Oh, I forgot that I was overloaded, so I'm just going to get the Stormwind Champion out here.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
So, because of this, I'm actually not going to use my Taunt.
For honor.
I'm going to deal with 3 damage to him.
Job's
I was
done.
considering doing it to the Frostwolf so that when he hits the Taunt, he would actually trade out. But if he hits him this turn, then I'll just charge him next turn with the Stormwind. So next turn, I will have the maximum of 10 mana. I'm not sure. Unfortunate. Terribly unfortunate. So I'll have 10 mana next turn. I probably play... We have an equal number of cards. I probably play the Dragonling Mechanic just to get extra creatures on the field. Rockbiter. Okay. Well.
For honor.
This levels the playing field, and I'll get the Gurabashi and the Dragonling. Well, you know, I think I'm going to go... I don't really want to use too terribly much. So I think I'm just going to Dragonling and Totem.
Yes, me and Mr. Fighty.
Just because I don't want to give him too many more cards than I have. Alright. That's not too bad. It still leaves me in a position to do more damage than he can do per turn. But I'm not giving him so much... I'm not throwing him all my options on the field right now. And that War Golem is a problem. What do you got? Okay, you're gonna charge down the Dragonling. Still shot me. And your turn's probably over now. Alright. So we have a Boulder Fist and an Amani Berserker and a Totem as my play.
What you looking at?
I definitely hit him with the totem so that I can trade with the Boulder Fist. Let's get a totem and see what I get. Healing. Interesting. Okay. And we'll take the
It's time
Berserker
for a
out.
little blood.
And we'll take 2 to his face. Now, if he has any sense, he'll notice that I'm still have more damage than him, so he really needs to kill that
the
ogre.
might of Stormwind!
Ah, or now maybe he just goes straight for me. If he goes straight for me, it's probably bad for him. Because I can still trade for either of his creatures. Actually, if I could take the Boulder Fist and smash into a Stormwind and not lose the Boulder Fist, and it'd actually be back up to 2 health next turn. Yeah, which one do you do? I thought so. That way he causes me to lose another creature and I can't take out his Stormwind. So he has enough damage to kill me next turn. The good news is I pulled a Bloodlust. So, I can kill everything but the Buzzard and drop a Berserker. So that's what I'm going to do. Question, I mean, I'm going to lose everything that I've got, but oh well.
Who you want me kill?
Now I'm in top deck mode, so unfortunately he has a card advantage. He can negate my health advantage this turn. And that does not quite give him the damage he needs to kill my Gorobashi Berserker, but he did get cards for that. Oh, that is horrible. I think I have finally lost my first game. There you go. Yep. This is probably game over for me, as I'm going to eat either 4 or 2 damage. It determines which one he wants to kill me with. I mean, if I pull a Hex, I think I stay in the game for now. Let's throw down a totem, see if I get a Stone Claw. And I didn't. I don't think there's anything I can do. So.
Well played.
There's my first game lost.
Well played.
Ah, how unfortunate. There's my first human loss. Oh, there's those wind speakers finally at next level. That's good. That gives me a something to try for. Get that 8th level, or yes, that 8th level, so I can get my wind speakers in this deck. Get me closer to what I actually wanted here. Alright, well, let's queue up for my last game for the day. Let's hope we win the next one and end the day on a high note, right? I told you though, it's really hard to win more than 5 of anything in a row, just because the way that the math usually behind these things work. It's considering me a better and better player. So by winning so many matches in a row, it's probably matched me against someone who's been playing for a while, and clearly I think he just did a better job than me in that game.
Thrall versus Thrall.
My first mirror match.
For
Here we go.
Doomhammer, the elements will destroy you.
I have a little bit too much high cost in here. I do want to keep that board though. This is slightly better. I kind of like this one. First turn will obviously be the boar, and we will charge him immediately. Second Nightblade. Next turn is going to likely be a totem. Okay, I could decide to do Swamp Ooze here instead, which is probably a good idea. If he has his job's done feral spirits of his own, then now I can take one of them out. Let's see what he's got. Really? What are you taking out with it? Excellent. So let's hex him. So he's not really going to get much of a benefit at all from that creature. And he put me even further ahead than him in the mana curve, which is going to make it even faster if we get the Nightblades out. Usually that creature you want to wait until the end of the game to play it. Otherwise, he's giving me more options. So I mean, I can play this overloaded card now without losing too much momentum. So that's what I'm doing, because he played his stealth creature. That way he has to waste his stealth against my taunt. And I'm going to get a totem out of this as well. Then we can do 4 damage to him. So we're in a really, really, really good place in this game. I mean, right now, if he tries to attack my taunt wall, he loses that creature for almost no reason at all.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay, now that's kind of irritating. I'll kill my boar against it. Oh, but before I do that, I'll get value out of that boar. That boar has been super effective this game. And I'm also going to trade out the acidic slime. Meaning my Cold Master is super effective as well. Keep his board clear. I keep even in the number of cards we have, and his health is significantly lower than mine, so
get behind.
He's really behind at this point. Now, I think I'm going to Stormwind Champion here. It'll leave me with 3 mana, so that means I'm going to be stomping a totem. I'm going to actually get 2 cards, again, from my Cult Master, and I'll be able to deal 4 damage to him. He was hoping that I would have to trade my Cult Master out for it, but that's not going to happen. Cards are way too important. Oh. Well, I could get a boar out of this, too. Job's done. And I got a Stone Claw Totem. So now if he wants to take out that Cult Master, he still has to get through my taunt. So we are in fantastic position. We kill him in 3 turns if we don't do anything, and he can't get rid of our stuff. There goes my Cult Master finally. That's okay, I got terrific value out of it. I got to do damage with it. I got, what was it, 4 cards, I think, with it. And, yeah, I actually get more damage out of that card.
Well played.
So, I think here, I'm going to throw down a Nightblade.
They'll never know what hit.
That's 3 more damage to him this turn. And again, I'm down to my same pace of killing him within the 3 turns is kept up, and I can get a totem as well. Job's done.
They'll never know what hit.
I think he's getting desperate at this point. So this turn I can deal 8 damage if I use the Stormwind Champion. And 3 more, so I can kill him. Yeah, I kill him this turn. 3, 4, 5, yeah.
They'll
I get
never
enough
know
space
what
for my minions.
For the king!
This one's mine.
For honor.
Well played.
Alright. And we're up to 2 metal copper now. Next is the 3 metal copper. I didn't quite get enough to level, unfortunately. But I did get my 10 coins from my 6 wins. So I'm up to 220 now. So tomorrow I will definitely do my first arena game for you guys. hopefully with my ability to build decks and knowledge of mana curves, I'll be able to do fairly well in the arena. I mean, here's hoping for a 9 anything run in the arena for my first try. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.